morning, everyone, and we thank you for assembling with us this morning. My name is Mary Wright, and I am the Social Action Chair of the Frederick County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. We want to welcome the press this morning. Thank you for being here to help us promote what we consider to be a very essential event that kicks off the Juneteenth weekend here in Frederick County, Maryland. Our program, called Community United Through Unity, a call to action, is set up to recognize Juneteenth. All over the state of Maryland and all over the nation, people will be celebrating Juneteenth since it was signed into a national law on June 17th, 2021 by President Biden. Juneteenth was first celebrated on June 19, 1865. It marks that day that the slaves in Texas found out that they were free. This was about 2 years and 6 months after the slaves in other southern states had learned that they were free, as the Emancipation Proclamation was signed on January 1st, 1865 by President Abraham Lincoln. The emancipation delay did not affect the Juneteenth celebration, but for 250,000 people in the the southern state of Texas, they remained enslaved even after they were free. The day of June 18, 1865 was truly a day of liberation and jubilation for the newly freed people. The real Independence Day for people of Black and African American heritage. But freedom didn't come without struggles. People struggled knowing what to do with their newfound freedom. They didn't have their own land or resources, and they didn't have jobs, so they were still in servitude. When the announcement of the freedom came in the general's order, it included an encouragement for the slaves to remain with their current owners. In fact, many of the landowners wanted them to stay on and continue to work, and vowed not to help them if they left. Their work were no longer done for free, as the employers were then expected to pay them wage and compensation. Even in freedom, they were still in bondage, doing the same thing on the same plantation with some of the same people who had treated them harshly. And yet today, over 157 years later, Black people continue to be struggling and in bondage in certain aspects of their life due to several disparities. Whether it's economic bondage due to not having adequate access to a living wage or access to employment opportunities or affordable housing, or education due to continuous disparities in achievement and access to high-quality public schools. And whether it's health enslavement because of poor decisions or limited access to high-quality medical treatment, we want to assist in eliminating some of these disparities as an organization. We want to be able to link people with resources and information. This celebration is about bringing hope and dignity to those who are encountering these challenges and need support and knowledge to move forward. This is what we hope to accomplish through our Community Empowered Through Unity, a call to action in recognition of Juneteenth. I'd like to now invite the president of the Frederick County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority to speak with us and share some more specific information about our empowerment event. Mrs. Marva Younger.
Thank you, Ms. Wright, and thank you, Mayor Michael O'Connor, for inviting us here today, and thank you to the news media and all of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, as well as our organizations who are partnering with us. Community Day is going to be on Saturday, June 18th, from 1 until 5 p.m. at Staley Park, located at 11 West 10th Street in Frederick, Maryland. The theme for this year, as Mary has stated, is Community Through Unity, a call to action. This event is free and open to the public. We are very excited that we have a diverse group of organizations that have partnered with us, and they are seeking to raise awareness of the resources, the opportunities, and for the well-being of our community. So we appreciate their efforts in helping us. Attendees will be provided information on wellness and health, physical and mental health, education, economic development, and political and social involvement. We will also have COVID testing, COVID vaccines, whether it's booster or regular vaccines, and the first 75 people that are given a vaccine will be awarded a gift card, as well as a COVID testing kit. We will also have a station for HIV and AIDS testing. There will be a voters registration table and an area for candidates running for all political offices from all political parties will gather and meet with residents. They will have a chance to chat and talk with the residents. There's also transportation being provided by the Frederick County United Way. It is a reduced, and it's free and reduced fare to and from the facility. And for more information, please check their website out, which is uwfrederick.org/UnitedRide. There will also be food trucks with a variety of delicious foods and a shred truck. The shred truck will be located on the North Frederick Elementary School parking lot from 1 until 4 p.m. So any unwanted papers, documents that you would like to get rid of in a safe manner, please bring them along. We are so happy to have Mayor Michael OConnor and to be with us on that day, as well as our county executive, Jan Gardner, will also be with us. There will be live entertainment going on throughout the day, as well as giveaways and gifts. So I encourage you to invite your family, your friends, to come out on Saturday, June 18th, from 1 until 5, Stately Park at 11 West 10th Street in Frederick, Maryland. For additional information, please visit our website at www.dstfcacmd.org. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite the mayor of the city of Frederick, Mayor OConnor, to address the group.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you to the Frederick County Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta, for organizing this briefing and this weekend's Community 2022 event. It's an honor to be here with you today. It's fitting that this year's event is dubbed a community call to action. The City of Frederick's call to action is join the story. And though we say that, and when we say that, we're calling on the community to join our story through action in whatever way is meaningful and important to you. The last 2+ years have brought innumerable challenges to our lives, to our community, and to our country. Action has never been more important. The organizations participating in Community Day, including the City of Frederick, are offering many services and opportunities for action, some of which you have already heard about, others you will hear about today. As the mayor, I simply want to encourage our residents to find one of these opportunities, one of these services, one of these resources that is important and valuable to you, and to learn how you can be a part of that story. If everyone who participates can find just one way to take action, then we can make our city a better place each and every day for everyone who calls Frederick home. And that is the true meaning of community. So I want to say thank you again to our sisters, the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, for joining our story and including the city of Frederick in yours. We are looking forward to a successful Community Day on this important Juneteenth weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor O'Connor. Our work in the community could not go as well as we would like for it to go if we didn't have support from other organizations in our community. Today, I'd like to introduce you to one of our Community Day sponsors, Ms. Chris Koval, President of CEO and CEO of the YMCA. Chris?
Thank you. On behalf of the YMCA, staff, and Board of Directors, we are pleased to be a proud sponsor of this event. In order for our community to thrive in all aspects of life, it is absolutely critical that organizations come together in the spirit of collaboration to support each other and the initiatives and causes that we so passionately advocate for. I think Saturday's event will represent the best of Frederick and showcase our diversity and inclusion in bringing a large group of folks together for a day of fun, fellowship, education, awareness, and it will foster a sense of social responsibility. Thank you for including the YMCA in this event and allowing us to participate on this level.
Thank you. And finally, I'd like to introduce another one of our residents of Frederick, as well as a member of the staff of the Housing Authority of the City of Frederick, Kaisha Edmonds, to come speak.
Good morning, and thank you. As she said, my name is Kaisha Edmonds. I'm the Outreach Coordinator for Housing Authority, City of Frederick. I am a resident of Frederick County, and I also get the pleasure to serve the community that I live in. So as many of us know, we get to partner with a number of organizations that provide services throughout the city and the county of Frederick. And I want to thank the Deltas because I think that what they are doing is a phenomenal task of bringing all of the organizations together to serve the community. What we get to see, or what I get to see, is not only is there a great need, but there's also great partnerships with the different organizations. The gaps that we have is sometimes access to those services. So this weekend, we're going to get all of those services. I don't know of an organization that will not be there. And so we're going to get all of the services in one location on a day that most people, well, some of the people that we serve are working. And so this is going to be a great amount of time where they are able to come to a place that they can feel safe and they can have fun. There's going to be a number of different things there for them to partake in. There will be a number of organizations that they can receive services for. And, you know, it's fitting that it's all on Juneteenth, a day of freedom, a weekend of freedom. So we're going to be sharing that knowledge. Housing Authority is excited to be coming. We're excited and grateful to be invited. And we're encouraging everyone to also, if you know somebody that could use the services, encourage them to come out, bring someone, and just come and have a good time. And let's love on one another all together. So thank you so much.
So at this time, I want to thank all of those who showed up today to express their support for the Community Empowered Through Unity event sponsored by the Frederick County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. And we just want to find out right now if there are any questions that anyone might have. Okay, hearing none, again, I'd like to thank the presenters. I'd like to thank the media that has shown up today in support of our event. I most graciously thank our sponsors, partner organizations, and other citizens who have supported us as we started the planning of this event from an idea that was conceived at a December meeting, and we hit boots on the ground in January getting the work done. So it has been a labor of love. It's been a lot of work, but we hope that it will be a liberating experience, just like the Juneteenth announcement was to the slaves back in 1865. I believe that when you liberate your mind, your body will follow. So this event is about liberation, and we hope that the citizens of Frederick will take advantage of it. I'd like to recognize and acknowledge those sorors who showed up today as members of the Frederick County Alumni Chapter. Thank you for coming. And we just want to make sure, thank you. We just want to make sure that everyone understands that you are welcome to participate in our event on Saturday, June 18th, from 1 to 5 at the Staley Park, so that you can be a community united and empowered. Thank you very much for attending today.